Hello, welcome to YouTube video of RV Max US. My name is Sachin Shah. Today I'm coming to you live from, where are we? Blythe Island, Georgia. It's off of 95. We had just stopped, just picked up this beautiful rare piece. One owner, Country Coach Magna 40 foot. It's called Fanfare. That's the model. Long story short, retired Boeing engineer, bought it when he retired it, took this coach out. Let me show you what's going on. Look at this. That's how Country Coach Magnas were built. If you bought Affinity, one above it, they did give you, $30,000, $40,000 full paint. This guy wanted a full body paint, took it out of the shop, paid for it, spent today's value about a $75,000 paint job. Excellent shape. Very, very minor paint checking. If you could see that, is hard. Very, very hard to see. Okay. Even this, what is this, lavender color? What color would you call that? I don't know. What color is that? He loved yellow. He had a yellow bug, or what do you call a Volkswagen van with a 3-liter Porsche motor in it. He called it Riviera, pulled behind this coach. His first motorhome was that, Westphalia type Riviera. And then this was his second custom ordered coach, custom order paint, 307,000 miles. Let me repeat, if you didn't mishear me. 307,000 miles. I just drove it, and my wife, Liz, you drove it yesterday. We drove a few hundred miles, and man, I tell you what, it put to shame some of the newer motorhome we got. This Country Coach monocoque tubular chassis, it just, oh God, I can't tell. Airbags were changed, maintenance was done, money was not spared. He drove it every year around the United States. Let's walk through the coach. It's not at our lot, not wash shine. You got a Gerard awning up here. Electric awning. You could also do manual if your motor quits or something like that. Up in the front, got a 3M film instead of film. You got a big acrylic a glass piece that covers the generator. Generator's got about 4,300 hours. Hey, listen, folks, if you're looking for something low mile, set around, Garage Queen, please turn off, move on to the next channel. This is a 307,000 miles. And not shy off the road. It's ready to put another 300,000 miles. By the way, he had a transmission change because there was some fault. They did something about 200,000 miles ago. He had a new Allison transmission put on. Windows are not foggy. Windshield looks good. Even top of the crown and the side of the whole coach, he had it repainted because he didn't want a clear coat to come off. That's the generator. You can open the generator and get it out. I got to take some screws off from acrylic protective glass to open it up. Yeah, well, you know what? We have a local body guy can probably paint it for $200-300. We can take care of that. Toyo tires are late 17 date code. That's when they were built in Japan or produced. They were put in 19, so they're about 4 or 5 years old. No dry checking, no worries on tires. You want new tires? It'll be additional money. We can help you to put tires. All these slide out trays. This is a pass through. No, this is a double slide out. So this side slide out this way, and other side slide out on the other side. One of them is full pass through. I think this is it. Yep. This thing is full pass through storage. One slide is in. Take a look at this. Mirrored, what do you call it? Like a tint window. Country Coach does look like a mirrored. Just the paint is beautiful. I mean, this is, hey, look at the Spanish moss coming in. That could be a custom paint too. Got a little scratch or something along here, but once we wash it and buff it, it probably would go out. That's your wet bay. Power cords are here. Oh, by the way, he has tons and tons of paperwork, and he even, look, when you get the power cord out, you did that, and then he put a little rag on top so critters won't climb in. And that's an electric power cord. Out, comes out, in, it goes in. Also made these nice little cupboards and stuff. Got a lot of extra stuff that goes with it. We did show that. Side radiator. Okay, I've got a key here. Let me show you this. This thing is a monster. It's a big motor. C10, 10.3 liter Caterpillar. And this thing, when we hooked the Escalade behind it, did you feel it?
Not at all.
Not at all. I mean, it says, come on, bring me 2 of them. Check this out. Look at this. I mean, look, you've seen a raw video. We just picked it up yesterday. 10.3 liter, big cat. extremely well maintained. He maintained it. I mean, you wouldn't have that kind of miles and use it if you didn't maintain it. Okay, there is no luck. It's just you maintain your motorhomes, they go forever. This motor's in a big commercial application, go 1,000,000 miles, and they should too. So you got lots of life left on it. Love this coach. He has a lot of upgrades inside. He put a tile from front to the back. No carpet. I mean, carpet is only in a bedroom. Huh? Heated tile, yes. Look at this. Beautiful backup monitor is upgraded. It's a red, what do you call it? Color backup monitor. By the way, the Gerard awning was put in 2008 or 9. He spent $8,000 on that. It used to have a zip D, those one with and he had country coach take care of the paint where, the holes would be. Zip D awnings. They're okay, but they're just old. Okay, this has been updated. Over here, check it out. He took it every year to Oregon Coach to service it. He got in his 80, and I think he's just selling it. It was serviced last 9/7/21.
OMG is Oregon Motor Coach, right?
Oregon Motor Coach, exactly right. It was serviced there. Well, Basto, we'll get into that later. It has a brand new air conditioners on top with the heat pumps. He spent $10,000 on changing out all the thermostat and all that stuff. So, Wabasto, you really don't need it. It's probably boat anchor. You want it. He's got a lot of extra parts. What is? I'm sorry.
Is that your transfer?
That's your Zentrax inverter, 2,000 watt inverter. Yep. And here we go. He put Lifeline batteries. They were like $1,300 a piece, $2,600 for these 2 batteries. New batteries.
When was that?
Those are cranking in just the last 6 months. And within the last 3 months, you got new air conditioners on top, including heat pumps. And you got 10-gallon water heater. My wife and I took really nice hot shower. First day I turned an LP on, but then next day it was plugged up at the campground, and electric just took care of it with no problem. Well, generator was running. So you got a Toyo tires with no dry checking, knee-deep trade, no worries on date coach. Some people say 5 years. I think it depends on the condition. That's a big LP tank here. Probably 28 or 30 gallon. Let me see what that says here. 32 gallon, I think, yeah. Oh, gallon, 24.5 gallon, I'm sorry. 24.5. We have tons and tons of paperwork inside out here. He even has organized fashion of each state where you can stop, okay? And it's crazy, okay? That's what happens with engineer. Hey, South Carolina, okay. Every place he stopped, he has a diary. He kept it. That is his big tow bar. I'm going to let that go. We might take it off if you want to have a weight reduction. We'll take it off. Otherwise, that's how he towed his Volkswagen van, the Riviera van. He towed it with that. Those are emergency stuff in there, like triangle stuff. That'll go with it. If you don't want that big heavyweight tow bar, we'll take it off. Lots of paperwork. Some more paperwork. And check it out. And he's got lots of extra parts, okay? This is the pass-through storage. This is your heart interface. He bought an extra just in case, because some of the older modems you can't find the parts. That's your we'll let it go. It's right here for this coach. Wiper extra wipers. I mean, he's just got all kinds of stuff here. I think it does have like if you wanted to do a Air Force One or something, that's how he stopped his coach. Yep, extra, bunch of extra stuff. These are the paint numbers for the paint. Bunch of paint stuff here. I mean, it's just so much parts. He also, didn't he give you the motors for Wabasto in each section? I think their motors are here somewhere. And if you want that thing go, we haven't tried it, and I would say it's useless unless you're going to camp in Alaska. Then, that's the only time. I mean, it's got a heat pump. Put a 1,500 watts little quiet infrared heat in there if you're cold. You've got a heat pump. They'll work up until like 40 degrees. When you go under 40, it won't work. So, yep, another slide out tray. Let's see. Well, I had it open. He said he capped his cardboard to lay under it. All the electronic components, surge guard protector is in under there. Got Bose outside system. Got a Bose inside. Okay, wow, that breeze feels so good.
How about
That is for diesel. We got a dual fill, one here and one other side, and I believe this is an access for hydraulics. Let's check that out. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's an access to your fuel tank. Yep, that's what it is if you got to work on it or something like that. Yep. I can't get over it. It's 23 years old, and look at the paint. Gorgeous. Just love having an old machine that is taking care of it. And I'll tell you what, we'll have a test drive video. We'll get on the road. It's fabulous driving machine. It loves the road. I just couldn't believe it, how nice it drives. All right, let's go ahead and go inside and show you inside. All right, you're in this nice, comfy Country Coach Magna. Both of these seats will swivel around. Come on in, check it out. This table actually can just fold up simply, and it'll go back in a little closet back in the bedroom. And we have a little, the guy kept nice little cushion, or what do you call, like a little styrofoam cover, so it stayed in a good shape. I'll just put it here for a minute on the side. So we got a nice table, and let me tell you what he did. This is to put your drink at night. Put some drinks, having a party with friends. Look at the woodwork. So over here, we got an electric awning control. Here, got a WindGuard satellite dish up on top, this cable, all this audio distribution, TV booster. You can put your own satellite receiver here if you like, but nowadays it's almost dinosaur to me. So this right here, little work table, let me tell you what we got in here. Got lots of paperwork you saw underneath. He kept lots of records. There's original invoice when he bought it, when he got it painted. By the way, remote control for entry. I need to put batteries in it, and it'll work. Here, we got all the stuff on this side is for CAT. Pure support, Caterpillar paperwork here. All the Allison transmissions are here in this pile. All the generator Cummins are in this pile. Very, very organized. He took lots of notes. I mean, look at his handwritings. They're really nice. Brandon, Florida. This was his satellite dish. He turned it back in. Okay, but everything is organized. Let's see what's in this. More paperwork. And you saw everything is organized on outside. These are your original brochure when he bought it. And these are all the carpet or whatever. The honey oak. It's a light honey cherry. I'm sorry, not oak. It's cherry. By the way, this is what he towed behind his motorhome. So that's why he had it custom painted. Yes, all kinds of paperwork here. Speaking of paperwork, there's more paperwork here. Your Dynamax chassis, all kinds of paperwork. You got alphabetical in order, everything's what's in there. So if you go in a heat, that'll be all your heat, furnace, everything. You go in A is your air conditioning. Speaking of air conditioning and awning, Duotherm, he just put 2 new roof airs, $10,000 with a new thermostats and all that. Okay, it's back in there. Country Coach, owner's manual, all the stuff. I mean, we got so much paperwork. You see this surround sound Bose system? It's right here. And see, even the stained glass window he has custom painted like outside. A nice upgraded TV, Insignia Smart TV, as you can see here. And all your tank system is here. There's a little, let me show you gizmo he has, and it's kind of neat. You see this thing right here? So when you want to check your test, like gray water, yeah, it's empty. So you can see that with that, because he said he had a hard time looking at that light. It's so light, so it was not a darker light. That's your heart interface inverter panel. And as I showed you outside, there's extra. He's got extra just in case, because some of these older motorhomes, you can't find parts. So he has an extra part, which is good. That's your battery disconnect. That's your diesel, 4,300 hours. Runs like a champ, just like a cat. HWH, computerized leveling, works awesome. When you hit it twice, it levels the coach up completely. It's leveled right now. That's your central hydronic heating. I won't get into it. He didn't even use it much. So, because it's got heat pumps on top. Right here, Dometic, brand new thermostat. You see that? Brand new thermostat. He had to change all the old school thermostat to the new, so they had to rewire everything, okay? And I think I talked about that, and we'll talk about that. Let's see, keep going. So both seats are powered. The step cover is not working, and there's a couple of stuff's not working. We can look at it. We're gonna sell it like it is. Over here, nice leather sofa, has got seat belts and some storage under there. Really comfy, and this thing jackknifes into the bed. So you just kind of lift it like that and take the back cushions off, and becomes a bed here. Really comfy. Okay, let me show you. I might have missed it on outside. No foggy window, but seal is cracking up. He changed some of the windows, but this one is probably the worst one we got, okay? Look behind me. None of that, okay? Seals are really nice. No fog. That's the worst one. So the purpose of our video is to show you good, bad, and ugly. All these tiles are heated from front to all the way bedroom. It's heated tile. Grout looks good. A couple area looks a little stainy, but other than that, it's in really good shape. I'm just trying to find some flaws. Nice Euro recliner here, comfy here. Got lots of hooks. Look at this. Like in a kitchen or kitchen there, you'll have, what do you call the baseboard? It's coming all the way up top. Little magazine rack here. Wood is in great shape mostly. Yeah, it was a light cherry. So some area like here behind the sink, you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get a cherry. This match the color, and you can resurface it if you like to. He said he just used a Murphy oil and it'll come out better. We have a dual stainless steel sinks right here. By the way, it's not even clean. We just got it here, okay? We just got it in Greenville. We're going to have to go through a detailed process. It'll be a lot better detailed. Your electric or 10-gallon LP water heater controls are right there. Over here, we got a little trash can and some storage up on top. Lots of storage up here, all kinds of drawers. You got a little cutting board that comes out. Fantastic fan. It's a remote control fantastic fan. He just installed a new one up right here on top. 3-burner gas stove with a traditional oven. Got a Samsung newer microwave. It works really good. We cooked a lot of dinner on the way from Florida to South Carolina. So like I said, some of the wood piece, you could probably resurface it or put a little honey oil or whatever. Refrigerator works on LP or electric power. Freezer got really cold. He even told me that this side didn't get really, really cold, but it still works, okay? It works. That's a good thing. Up above over the refrigerator, you have your heating pad. The new heat is what they call gold heat. Gold heat control is there, off and on. We have it turned off back in the back. It's got a circuit breaker. I'll show you. A lot nice storage up on top. Having a heated floor, let me tell you what, that is fantastic. I was up in the mountains earlier this year, and man, I had another country coach turn a heated floor on. Man, you get up in the morning, God forbid, you just put your bare feet on this tile, and it's nice and cozy warm. So if you forgot to lock while you're driving down the road, guess what? It'll just go and slam, and it'll just lock. It'll just lock itself. And then you got to open it up, so which is nice versus some other motorhomes. It'll just slide back and forth, bang. It'll bang and it'll just lock in here, but you're supposed to lock it in here so before you take off, all right? Come in the center part of the coach. Look at here. We got a nice kitchen, what do you call it? Lots of counter space. Huge medicine cabinet. You got some color code and all the reference and manufacturer model serial number right here. Some storage under there. And check this thing out. You can lock, look at this. I'm gonna take my shoes off to walk in. Look at this nice size shower and a bathtub. I don't have to demonstrate. I'm 6 feet. I could probably sit down in there. And no stain up on top. Nice little skylight. Got a little light in here. He has changed some of them as an LED. You could change, but this is a nice bathtub. Isn't it nice? And when you're traveling, you can just lift this thing up and lock it right here. I just locked it, but it didn't come open while we're driving from Florida to here. This is where you would put washer dryer combo if you like to, or if you modified some, you could probably put a washer and dryer stack. Let's see, I'm gonna turn the light on. It's got a little stain here on the carpet, no big deal. A couple little shelves back there, and all these drawers you lift it up and they come out. So lots of storage room here. Instead of a washer dryer, he's got a storage room. Didn't want a washer dryer. A nice mirror. All right, come over here. We got a nice private toilet. Yeah, let me open it up. Let me get in there. So we got a fantastic fan up on top. We got some storage here. Storage up here. On and off light. Over here, we got another magazine rack. If you call that tile continues, that's an electric toilet and it works perfect. So another privacy door for a bedroom. Oh, I thought I got stuck. Let me lock it back up. There you go. All right, come on back in the bedroom. We have a queen size bed, and I always say, look at this room here. About 4 inches and 2 inches there. You could go with Olympic size queen size bed. You'll lose a little bit of a room to walk around here, but you'll have a 6-inch wider mattress if you wanted to do that. A Stein glass. Look at this. Let's see, where's it open up? Oh, there's another remote I found for another Insignia TV. There we go. I had to use the front one to come back in the back. And you got a radio back here. Nice headboard with a mirror. That's your air intake for air conditioning. You got lots of storage up here. Look at this. Oh, by the way, Nicole, this thing matches. It's a pillow and comforter or something. It's here. And look at this. I like this. It's got, I think, same thing on that side, right? Let me show them that. By the way, the back air conditioning, man, it's ice cold. Let me turn it off. It was, by the way, it's really cool back here. So a drawer rides smooth. And from here, you can turn generator on, turn it off. You can do your floodlights. If someone is on the side of the door knocking, you can turn the lights on, the curb lights, all that lights, you can turn them on and off. It also has controller for, not Oasis, what would you call it? Wabasto, that doesn't work. I mean, you could probably service it. We have no problem unless you go into Alaska. Really nice, comfy mattress. Over here, we have a, that's where the that foldable table was stored. You have access to a 10-gallon water heater that runs on LP or electric. Coat closet. Look at all the switches and lights. Let's see. Yep. It's a cedar line closet. And look what he did. Let me show you. You see this and that? So even though they locked, he put that on so when you're traveling, it did not, slide back and forth. So this will conclude our interior video of this 2000 Country Coach 40-foot Fanfare. Oh, by the way, let me show you a couple of stuff. So your shade in the front, this side is fine, okay? But other one has a little condensation stain. Let me show you that. Not a big deal. Hey, it still does the job, and that's from condensation. The reason he was telling you they get stained up because they are waterproof or fireproof, 3M or something they spray on it to deter fire, and that's why they get stainy like that. But other than that, I think this is it. Our video is done. Inside video. Let's hit the road and show you the road video. Hey, wait a minute. Before I tell you something, is that some storage here? Yes. Almost forgot. And some storage here too. Yes. Extra storage. Now this does not become booth dining. It just stays like that. But a nice. Oh, by the way, all the day and night shades are in a great shape. By the way, up top, the wallpaper is a little loose back here, okay? But no water damage or anything like that. He had new awning put on. I mean, he took it back to factory for anything was going wrong. And now he takes it to Oregon Motor Coach out there in Oregon. I think that's about it. We We help you get financed, but wait a minute, you cannot finance this. It's a 2000 model unless you go through USAA or Navy Federal Credit Union or your personal credit union that would finance this motorhome, or your personal banker. They won't finance it. We will take the trade though. You got a trade? Bring it on. Subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Have any comments? We'll get back to you on any comments. We're small family dealership in Greenville, South Carolina. My wife, our kids, and we just work together here. We're not perfect, but our motto is treat others like we want to be treated. And at the end of the day, we enjoy motorhomes. We camp in them, and they're a lot of fun. Does that mean they're going to be perfect? No. And the last thing to add, 307,000 miles. The guy drove it every time. When I drove it from Florida to here in South Carolina, man, this thing just loves road. Our mechanic, he just looked at the engine and said, man, that's what you do with them Caterpillar engine. You probably got another 300,000 miles, if not 700,000 miles. You're not going to put that. This thing runs great. Leveling works. I mean, everything works right now. So anyways, except Wabasto. So I feel like I have told you everything. Does that mean we know everything? No. But we try to describe stuff in our motorhome, that what we know about it. But this is a unique motorhome, actually. If those guys are out there looking for country coach, man, you can't find this nice of a bus. It's that old, but it's still a good bus. All right, freshly washed roof. Check it out. You still see water on top. Probably see my foot track when I go back. This 2000 Country Coach got the track star. Brand new roof air conditioners, another wind guard dish. New fans, fan lids. Air conditioned, refrigerator shroud looks good. The shower skylight looks good. No worries on this fiberglass roof. Excellent condition roof. All right, let's turn the ignition on. Listen to it.
Beginning system check.
Stops right here. And that's the cat
But it shows you
messenger. I'm going to crank it up.
system check complete.
System check complete. We have a color backup monitor. Stereo here, but I'm running my nice 88.7 XM or FM station through the Bose live system here. It's really good. Okay, let's see. We'll just go over cockpit area real quick. The chime you hear is for the emergency brake is on. Air pressure stays really good. All the air leveling works. 307,790 miles. We got all the gauges are working the way they're supposed to. We got, I even have a speech here. You can change speech. I just did this. Okay, I'm just rechecking, retesting it. Slide out button is here. We got the tilt and telescopic wheel. Let's see, it does a tilt, but I don't think it's got, yeah, it does have telescopic. Yes, gotta have it. So you got both, yes. Let me just put that back down. 6-speed, not the MH. Let me repeat, not the motorhome transmission. It's a heavy duty HD transmission. Got cruise here. Man, it works so good. I control my speed on the highway just with set and resume here. Over here, you got all the jet brake control. You got high, medium, and low. You got 3-stage air brake in this 2000 model old motorhome. On and off here, fog lights, curb lights, ICC signals. I like that right here. You know, when someone passes you, you can give that map light, flood light. It'll say boost. Oh, I don't know what the boost is. I guess we can boost the power. Well, that's the engine boost, like when your chassis batteries are weak and you can take a power from coach batteries or vice versa. Panel lights, both mirrors works. Engine block heater if you're in Alaska. Air tank water purge from here. Wow, that's really good. On the passenger side, you also have buttons that locks your compartment doors and all that from just right there. It's we haven't figured out the step cover. It doesn't work. Hey, it's not end of the world, but we'll check that. It's not a big deal. We're gonna sell it like it is. Okay, color backup monitor. Hey, let's hit the road and listen to the air horn. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Look, we got two. I got my water and my wife, nice, lovely wife has given me water, my root beer kombucha, and guess what? I'm drinking his McCafe, McDonald's coffee, man. Oh, this thing is really good. So I can have my navigation here instead of suction cup. You just loosen this little wooden nut, and I guess you would call it nut. You just tighten it up. Hey, not only watch navigation, I can eat my tacos or whatever you want to eat right here while you're driving down the road. That's right. Let's talk about that. So I'm going to put in drive. He's telling me.
Caution. Parking brake is engaged.
Yes, it is on. So now I'm going to, and that ding ding be gone away.
Fasten seatbelt.
My wife says, Liz says, that lady's doing her job. It said, fasten your seatbelt. So we do have a power seat here and all that. And let's hit the road. All right, this is going to be our test drive, which has been a test drive for the last several hundred miles.
Turn left onto the I-95 North ramp.
Okay, we are turning left on I-95 North. Okie dokie.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-95 North.
I'm making a wide turn, I don't know, but it runs really good. I mean, the highway, it just loves the highway. 307,000 miles. You know, this thing is not shy of a highway. The guy said he did complete around the United States every year. 23 years, that's, 10,000 miles a year if you do that. That's 230,000 miles or more. I'm doing about 45, 50. That's C10. We got a Cadillac hooked up behind it. We got a 6,000-pound SUV in the back. And this cat is telling me that, hey, I can pull a little more.
Continue for 22 miles.
So what I like about the signals when you turn left or right, it's got a beeper, or it tells you. I mean, even for 1 second you turn a left or right, I don't know if you can pick up that sound, beep, beep. So it won't let you, I'm going to do ICC light right now, let the guy come in. There you go. I'm doing about 65 miles an hour, and it just put a cruise control on at about, let's see, we're going to get it up about 70 miles an hour. I mean, it just steers straight. No noise, unwanted noise. You don't hear anything else. Just a quiet ride. All right, I got a cruise set at 70 miles an hour. You can't get tired driving this. I tell you what, if I haven't driven a motorhome in a month or two on the highway, I get itched to get back on the road. So this is like a Willie Nelson song, On the Road Again. So C10, 10.3 liter engine, Caterpillar. You have a heavy duty transmission, 6-speed Allison. You have a semi-monocoque tubular chassis that Country Coach was known for making a really good chassis. It's called Dynomax chassis. I think there's nothing like Dynomax unless you upgrade yourself to Prevost bus. It's just great driving machine. I don't know what else I can add. I can talk on and on. It's just a great motorhome. So let me just go ahead and tell you, being a 2000 models, the financing is very limited unless you are a military or have a membership at USAA or your own credit union that will finance you. Other than that, financing is almost impossible on these older motorhomes, okay? And rates are really high too. Just pay cash for it. Or get an equity line on your home or whatever you got to do. But another thing, have it checked out at CAT if you like to. We'll support that if you want to. I mean, this coach was extremely well taken care of. Got a few flaws, as I mentioned, along the way. But other than that, it's a great bus right here. All right, our number is 864-404-0054. That's my number, 864-404-0054. Mayan is 864-376-5600. We prefer text communication. If you can't text or don't know how to text, then we'll get back to you. Just leave us a voicemail. We are located in Greenville, South Carolina, between Atlanta, Georgia, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Please subscribe to our channel. We're a small family business. We love what we do. Does that mean these motorhomes never break down? No, it's part of it. It's just a lot of fun. If you maintain it, they're going to give you a lot of pleasure. So, hey, subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Put some comment below. We'll talk to you as much as we can. We'll appreciate all of our subscribers. Thank you and have a great day. Mommy driving a big old country coach, 40-footer on Highway 301. Country Coach Magna pulling the Escalade.
Systems check complete.